Breaking tension in Edo State prison as police and army operative foil attempted jailbreak. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. There were gunshots at the facility about 1:30 p.m. at the Correctional Center, popularly known as White House, as a combination of security operative comprising the police and the Nigerian army and vigilantes secured the facility. Now the news in detail. Security operative on Thursday averted another jailbreak at the Sapele Road Correctional Center in Edo State. According to Tribune, there were gunshots at the facility at about 1:30 p.m. at the Correctional Center, popularly known as White House, as a combination of security operatives comprising the police and the Nigerian army and vigilantes secured the facility. Moments later, the vigilante group was seen blocking half of the ever-busy Sapele Road while motorists scampered for safety. A source said there was an attempted jailbreak today at the Benin prison, leading to serious shooting. Soldiers and policemen have been drafted to the area. During the NSAS protest, the Sapele Road Correctional Center as well as the Oko Airport Road Center was compromised, with thousands of inmates escaping. The attack in Sapele comes barely 2 days after an explosion occurred at Obolongo Correctional Center in Oyo Town, Oyo State. Sahara Reporters has also reported that there was an explosion outside the Oyo Town facility, although no casualty was recorded. Some residents in the area have suspected that the bomb was one of those planted by the gunmen who attacked the prison last Friday. The attackers have stormed the facility about 10 p.m. It has been reported that the attackers used explosives to gain access and set prisoners free. Now, why you are still, your brain is still trying to reboot about the news you just heard. You hear one particular news that bandits attack this community, or Boko Haram attack this community, or, gunmen, they were in a battle with the military operatives. Why you are still trying to assimilate what you just heard? Another bad news happened, and you keep asking yourself why these things continue to happen. Why? I keep saying that. I keep saying this. I keep saying that. This particular issue, what is really going on? What is going on? I keep repeating that if you are in Nigeria and you think you are safe, think again. Or you're still in Nigeria and you're thinking, it's none of my business. Permit me to switch. Consign me. Please, this one is affecting everybody. Even if you were a public figure, you are an ordinary Nigerian citizen with in fact, they do not care. Look at what is happening. First of all, it is enough. We have been screaming out our lungs. In fact, they have been saying that Nigerians are exaggerating this insecurity issue. And yet, this kind of news does not cease to come. In fact, in a day, if I'm not mistaken, you hear this as if it is food almost 3 times a day. Like the news 3 times a day. And you keep asking yourself what is going on. And yet, the government keeps saying that the citizens are exaggerating this insecurity issue. How are they exaggerating it? How? I keep saying criticisms are feedbacks to the government. If you are in any leadership position, criticisms are feedback. There are some places, of course, if you are in a leadership position, those around you who, because of what they would gain, might not tell you the truth. You know where the truth will come from? Another wonderful place to come from, it is criticism. If you don't get criticized, my brother or my sister, if you don't get criticized, you will not grow up. If you not got corrected, you will not grow up. So as far as they will not walk up to you to say it, you will hear it from other people. You might hear it in one way or the other, all those criticisms. And it is feedback. And what you're meant to do, even a normal Nigerian person that is ordinary, you don't have anybody in government, you don't have any big uncle anywhere, no connection. That person faces criticism. You are living your life for not anybody's life. Talk less of somebody in leadership. That is why the recent news getting towards that, the Minister of Information and Culture said Nigerians the press is bully. I ever say, what? The press bully? I mean, that means you do not take criticism well. And if you're in government and you cannot be creative with feedbacks now in form of criticisms, I do not know what else you'll be creative with. You are meant to be told that this is wrong, because even those that are in government with you or those around you might not tell you the truth. So one way the truth will come out is from people criticizing you. And this continues to happen. And yet some people are still living in denial that this insecurity issue is this. They are not exaggerating. It is as bad as this. Now, who are behind the attacks? The government has refused to treat this particular insecurity issue with hard fists. When something is showing you that it wants to kill you, and there is no way you can run away from it, what do? You are going to fight for your life. Nigerian government, the federal government, is not fighting for the lives of the citizens of Nigeria. In a place where insecurity, in a country where there is insecurity in all the regions, in a nation where there is insecurity, because of the kind of insecurity that is happening around the regions of the country, I tell you, crimes like this will not be easily traced. It will not be easily traced compared to a nation that their security is stable. These insecurity issues now, it is easily for crimes to be traced in a state that is very, very secure. In a state that there is stability of security, where there is no brouhaha, no menace, no region is having any kind of attacks. I'm telling you, when the crimes are done, it will be very, very easy, and within a short while, the perpetrators or those involved will be brought to book. But in a state where there is so much menace, it is easy for anyone at all to come out, create a scene, commit the crime, and disappear into the thin air. And it is going to be very difficult to trace because the insecurity, and it is even scary because at the end of the day, not the security operatives, neither the security operatives or the government now will come out and say, oh, this category of people have been caught. Those that perpetrated this plan. You keep hearing attacks on attacks. Take, for instance, the Southeast region, for example. It was said that unknown gunmen, as the phrase would be, it's not a popular phrase, unknown gunmen will attack. And these particular people were unknown, even till when the security operative, troops were sent. And even the Nigerian military men, the Nigerian army, they went there for Operation Golden Dawn. And I'm asking, they have not been able to bring these people to book. So they hide under various forms just because the government, I keep saying it, they have not exhausted every strategy to end this menace called insecurity that is sucking the blood of Nigerians. They have not. If they have, I tell you, they will know. If they would be able to, they would be able to bring these people to book. It is sad that we have gotten ourselves here. But unfortunately, who will rescue us out? Who will rescue us out? On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.